Most welcome to Unified Fields and the upgrades in our brains. Right, this year it's all about big closures, and then again it's about opening new stuff, and which is not talked about too much, because opening up new stuff is taking action in how you are going to deal with the new self. When the old has gone, the old lanes, it's not that easy to find your new skills, a new creator self, your higher capabilities, although you're being asked to do so. So with all these closures, it's while the system is still shaking things up inside out of you, it's about how you shake the system with more and more light. It's about how you shine bright, not only with your pillar of light, but taking all the 12 swords, all 12 universes with you and plant that everywhere that you are, because that is what the transition is about. Moving into closure means we do not allow the system to get us down, to get into the manipulation and control again. And still there is so much that needs a high level healing, especially when youth is concerned, because most of them do not stand in their mental strength and their power, especially where the communication, diplomatic communication is concerned, to get them where they want to be. And so they think anything around them can still kill them. And so I think it's time the strong ones amongst us stand up and pull out their sword, real strong. A sword carrier can work with the laser beams of all 12 swords at once. And when that strength is known, it's all about taking action. Action, and how you need to take that action that should be aligned to divine will, and thus needs some diplomatic wording in order to get acceptable somehow into a system that doesn't work any longer. I'm also talking especially about the educational system, because I'm very much concerned and care about it. And as I've moved, let's say 6 years through the atrocities that are happening, it's time to stand up. It's time to talk to the mayor. It's time to talk to the government. It's time to talk to all ministers. It's time to get the white beam of purity, health, justice into the white houses, so to speak, and get your White House into that, or your temple of light elixirs that needs a lot more brain faculties to develop in a way that we understand what will work in the coming years. So there's a lot of projects and plans that need to come true as we're moving through these big retrogrades and whatever the cosmos is bringing through, and flowing with it in the first place means understanding what is coming true and what it means to your individual life, and not allow yourself to get hit by lower densities anymore. Because once you get on that plane of existence and you get your vibration so high, you start to understand that planet Earth is resurrecting into light earth, and so more and more light is moving through, and it is asking of us to understand your particular original light beam with its expansion and its culmination of many motor mechanism. What is a motor mechanism? It's the electricity that you load through certain meditational techniques according to your business on earth. I mean, education and health is everybody's business. Not so to speak, it is, because if it's not, you're gonna get hurt. Your children are gonna get hurt. Your teenagers that have been hurt so much already. So we can all do just something, and that little something, or get into a bigger group organization in the hood and do things together, such as in a team, and fight the things that are not acceptable, but bring them in balance, and that needs a lot of action. And especially resurrecting self out of any opinionated paradigm, and let your brain expand into higher mentality to what is happening, in order to get the intuitive, knowledgeable insights in, so you can create new projects on earth. It is time now. It is time. We can no longer allow so much things happening with young people at this time, and without the mature interaction, no matter where you live, no matter what your daily job is, there is always time, should you understand time. And once you move into the higher vibration, 6-7 dimensional, and you don't know or feel anything of the system anymore, you can easily quadruplicate time, and when you can quadruplicate time, you can manifest so many things in just 1 hour of time, and that should also be taught to the young ones. And so here, as we're moving through this beautiful full moon alignment, what I got this morning was very, very special. I was teaming up with a high vibration in a big configuration of the pink way beyond the astral planes, and getting into it's like a design which is also a circle of light, with pink way entities and entities from other universes and species we need to reconnect with, because they still hold their vibration in the same spaces we come from, or we once connected to many millions of years ago. And so remembering that you are powerful, no matter where you are at in your devotional time with the divine. It is a matter of allowing that and inviting these new vibrations through, and commanding your connections in, because they are waiting for you. We cannot do it alone, and so understand you always have massive universal support coming through. It's up to us to allow new support systems that will supply us with new techniques and high volumes of insight, intelligence, and knowledge that needs to fuse as well. And so it is needed. It is needed. So, you know, I could be a newscast like on an everyday level, and this time around I've chosen to do this in the hood because I've been planted here. It's like in every fairyland, so many friendly people. It's a different consciousness. Like they don't know about duality. Still, of course, it's all around, and but I don't notice it here, and that means when you don't notice it or don't get hit on that level anymore, it means you configure your energy fields on that higher vibration and still have all the capacities to fuse, connect, and unify with all these people on a new level of dialoguing. I have noticed, and I enjoy that because people are getting curious. So if you're a strong steam of light and knowing things need to change, get to team up and allow self to create something new in the hood, especially because when many communities can gather together, projects have a higher chance to work out very well and quicker. And so allow yourself to get into you know, those higher feeling levels and not let anybody in that space. Create spaces for everything that is important to you, that is important to the change you envision where you live. And you know, when communities gather and unify, then countries come together and unify, and then continents come together and unify. And keep in mind, it's also about getting your energy field like 10 miles out and assisting and thinking about how the elements assist. That's always number one, to bring your brains up there for the health and the new businesses that are coming through with the justice system. And it will not pop in if your alignment in there. So your alignment on an everyday level, your devotional time, is as important as what is coming through, because if you don't allow it, you remain stuck. And it's all about speaking out these days, speaking out and telling people what you have to say. Say what you have to say, and get your rocket ship, because you know, the falseness or the false planes of existence will not keep on existing. And so it's about moving that beautiful rocket ship into the fake domains or in the truth domains of the divine. So that's very black and white, and black and white moving with the golden alchemy can shoot you into the houses of light that are waiting for you. It's up to us. It's not, prayer doesn't work if you do not do your work. It's devoting self and being of service, and that is for every entity on this earth plane. Nobody is gonna kick your ass into perfect health. That is a job you need to do. Doctors, physicians will not move into that, because until today, these new educational systems, so to speak, will have to move with the elements, and so the new doctors, neurologists and so on will rise and will prescribe people to move a week in the mountains instead of any medications, will prescribe people maybe to start infusing self with the herbal continents. And you know, that is what I have envisioned for the new physicians, and that needs a lot of work. And I'm very grateful for many people who go very deep into that, and many old forgotten elements such as high-level vibrations in flowers are coming back. Many flowers have been kicked out of earth because they could not hold on to the densities. But as we are repairing, and the soil and the tectonic plates that needs to fuse with us, we can go wide in the underground and start repairing everything so everything can regrow. Imagine how health is going to move up like a rocket ship. So the message today is, I hope you will just, you know, stand still for a few minutes and stand still with who you are, what you can do, even though that is only about holding a grid for the hood, for your family members, and getting your knowledge into all 12 ways of creation and how that consciousness can change and load millions and billions of crystalline grid systems, because perfect health is all about crystallizing your vibration inside out.